is also a new epidemic called the Legionnaires.
Tosh hit the global charts with the classic soul cover Walk Don't Look Back. His smash duet with Mick Jagger became the first artist to sign with the Rolling Stone Records, and Peter was awarded a posthumous Grammy Award for the best reggae performance in 1987 for the song entitled No Nuclear War, and Peter was also awarded in October 2012 for Jamaica's fourth highest honor, the Order of Merit.
Humanity, which they are still researching to find cures for many.
This community is about each one teach one, so remember, subscribe, comment and like and share because it do help us out a lot. Peter born October the 19th, 1944. The superstar real bar name is Winston Hubert McIntosh. Peter born and grew in Westmoreland, Grange Hill, Jamaica. The iconic reggae legend, zodiac sign, he's a Virgo. His nationality a born Jamaican. His expertise are a reggae dub, roots, songwriter, R&B, a guitarist, and Peter is also a top player when it comes to these instruments such as the guitar, the vocals, keyboards, the percussion, and drums, and alongside violin. Peter groups that he affiliated with is the Wailers and the Sons of Negus.
To live up to your expectations, neither are you here to live up to my.
Mr. Tosh's stage name is Peter Tosh, and also known by many as Stepping Razor. Peter associated friends are Bob Marley, Bunny Wailer, Mick Jagger, and Al Anderson. And the reggae legend Tosh began in the music industry since 1961. Tosh labels are the Intel Diplo and Chad Records. Let me tell you that Tosh was abandoned by his parents and shuffled among relatives. When Tosh was 15, his aunt died and he moved to Kingston in Trenchtown, Jamaica. Let me tell you that Tosh's first instrument he learned to play was a guitar. And viewers and subscribers, believe it or not, Tosh watched an elder man playing in the country with a guitar, and the man sang captivate Tosh. So just by watching the man, Tosh memorized everything his fingers were doing. Then one day Tosh picked up the man guitar and play everything right. And as the man did, the elder asked, "Who taught you?" Him didn't even know, say, yo, I Tosh watch him and learn that. But anyhow, let me tell you that Chris Blackwell recorded the first international reggae album for the Wailers. Let me tell you that in 1983, Tosh was given a gift by a musician named Bruno Kuhn, and that gift was a built guitar in the shape of a M16 rifle. During the early 1960s, to improve more brilliant, Tosh decided to link vocal teacher Joe Higgs, who gave free music lessons to the young people in the inner city. And through his contact with Mr. Higgs, Tosh met Robert Nesta Marley, who is Bob Marley, and alongside Neville O'Reilly Livingston, which is known to all as Bunny Wailer. Mr. Tosh changed his name from Stepping Razor to Peter Tosh and joined the alliance of the Wailers group. Tosh started singing with the Wailers since 1962. The former band leader is Mr. Bunny Wailers. However, in 1963, Tosh helped organize the band, the Wailing Wailers. According to Bunny Wailer, Tosh was very important to the band because he was self-taught, so he inspired others to learn as well. Tosh religion, he is definitely a Rastafari. Tosh children are Andrew Tosh, Jahara McIntosh, Nyambe McIntosh, Aldrina McIntosh, and Steve McIntosh. The reggae superstar beautiful spouse is Miss Andrea Marlene Brown. Let me tell you that Mr. Tosh was the first who taught Bob Marley how to play guitar. Let me tell you that the Wailing Wailers' first hit single was Simmer Down, and they recorded several more successful singles before Braithwaite and Kelso and Smith left the band in the late 1965. According to Tosh, the Wailers stand for to mourn or to express one feeling vocally. Tosh also claimed he is the beginning of the group.
A form of doctorism in the West, which is destructive.
During the 1960s, Tosh along with Bob Marley and Bunny Wailers were introduced to Danny Sims and Johnny Nash, who signed the three artists to exclusive recording contract and Sims and Nash Jad Records label with also an exclusive publishing agreement through Sims Music Publishing. In 1973, Tosh was driving home with his girlfriend Evan when his car was hit by another car in Spanish Town. Driving on the wrong road, the Chaos Town accident killed Evan and Tosh's skull was fractured. In 1974, Island Record president Chris Blackwell refused to issue Tosh's solo album. However, Tosh and Bunny left the Wailers because of Blackwell's unfair treatment. Let me tell you that Tosh had written many hit songs such as Get Up Stand Up, 400 Years and No Sympathy. Let me tell you that Joe Higgins taught Breed, control, harmony, techniques, music, theory and songwriting to all legend reggae artists who joined the Wailers. Joe Higgins Harmony School was located at 3rd Street in Trenchtown, Jamaica. Let me tell you this, in 1972, Peter was beaten and knocked out by a policeman at his house and found himself awake in the Kingston Public Hospital in Kingston, Jamaica. It was said in 1956, Peter moved to Demontown, Kingston. In the 1960s, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer and Bob Marley was baptized by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. However, when Peter departed from the Wailers, Tosh developed a stage appearance by riding his stunt unicycle on the stage before performing. Let me tell you that it was Tosh who taught the early Wailers to play instruments in the 1970s. The bassist Aston family man Barrett and his brother, the drummer Carlton Barrett, joined the group The Wailers. They recorded the Best of the Wailers album, which was produced by Leslie Kang and released in 1971. The Wailers moved from many producers after 1970. Producers such as Chris Blackwell, Lee Perry, Chad Records, and many more. Tosh have singles such as Mama Africa, Dung Presserman, Johnny B. Good, and many more. Peter Tosh father James McIntosh. It was said Tosh father was bad boy, a rascal, meaning he was a gallus. So basically Tosh have siblings he don't have a knowledge of. Tosh mother goes by the name Miss Alvera Cook. She was deceased by the age of 96 of years in Westmoreland, Jamaica. Let me tell you that Tosh's youngest son, Jahara, was beaten into a coma back in February 2017 by another inmate while serving a sentence for a ganja charge. Sad news, Jahara was deceased on July 17, 2020.
Which is now breaking out in Toronto. And
sadly, way back in the past, Tosh and friends such as herbalist Wilton Doc Brown and disc jockey Jeff Dixon was gunned down in Peter's house. Tosh was shot twice in the head and killed. It was said the gunmen need money, but no money was in the house at the time Tosh died. 11th of September 1987 at the age of 42 years old. In 2002, a documentary was filmed by Nicholas Campbell, who is a Canadian filmmaker. This movie was about Peter Tosh's life, music, and untimely death. In 2015, Tosh's daughter, the administrator of the Peter Tosh estate, insists that April 20 should be a celebration as International Day in the honor of Tosh's philosophy of responsible cannabis consumption for medicinal and spiritual health benefits. Tosh was buried and placed in a small community of Belmont Blue Fields located in Westmoreland. Tosh was placed into a mausoleum. It was said that Beverly Kelso was the only survivor who was a part of the Wailers. Viewers and subscribers, bless upon yourself for now. I know El Chavo Scott, Celebrity TV, the best TV. Remember, comment, like, and share, and get me to the goals. You see, the dream, 150k. I know when to reach out, we're not going to stop. We still have put in the good work for now. I'm out.
Get to you, don't make it one day.